Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Fine Cut. My guest today is my good friend Joe. Joe, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine. And today we are going to be talking about the new movie that just came out. One of our most anticipated films, I
Yeah.
think. I think it was one of your highly anticipated films.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Cocaine Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it, man! Best freedom!
Get higher, baby, and don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
What was your initial thoughts on Cocaine Bear?
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I mean, it was going to be a fun movie because, it's a bear doing cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised. It was a lot more competently made of a movie than I thought it was going to be. I was kind of expecting something pretty bad, especially after the other movie about bears killing people this month, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah.
Honey.
You saw that. I did
Yeah.
not see that.
Yeah, don't
Because
waste
I
your
have
money.
taste.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I would go see it. I just didn't have time. But
didn't miss out on much.
I didn't miss out on much.
Nope.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the bigger bear movie
Yeah.
that I think people were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, Cocaine Bear was it was an interesting
Yeah.
film. Yeah, I think even though it's mainly you go for the premise,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely has a lot that it packs into just for that premise.
Yeah.
Which I kind of found as a little bit of a fault, but
Yeah, there's 3 different storylines going on.
there's 4. Because you have, and they all intertwine. I think
Yeah,
that's a
they all
big
kind
thing.
of come together at
Yeah,
the end.
I think you can definitely see it and go okay, yeah, I can see
Yeah.
everyone's gonna intertwine with the story. So, because we have the storylines are, and this is a spoiler review, by the way.
Yeah.
This is spoiler talk. All my episodes are, but this one, I think we have to spoil
Yeah.
to talk about, because even though it's a bear doing cocaine, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
That they try to pack into 90 minutes, which, like I said, definitely think is a fault. But yeah, it's still fun. So I think we have. So the storylines are.
There's a mom looking for her kid.
Yeah.
There's the drug dealers, I guess, trying to
Yes.
get the cocaine.
And then
And there's the police guy, the detective.
there's the detective. Then there's also the side ambulance story.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
How did I forget all about that?
Yeah, that's
the best part.
yeah, that is honestly one
Yeah.
of the better parts of the film.
Yeah.
We have those. We have the punks.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they kind of get absorbed into the
yeah,
drug dealer
that's I
story.
think a lot of what happens is it all absorbs.
Yeah.
Each storyline absorbs into the other, but it it's very when it absorbs it almost you don't think of it as another storyline.
Yeah.
Being absorbed, and I think that's actually a cool thing. I think that's a good thing that they do in this is that it doesn't feel like I'm jumping from one story to another at breakneck speed. It kind of nicely flows
Yeah.
into the next one. So what was your favorite storyline? I know you just said the ambulance,
Yeah.
but is that out of I'd say out of the main ones?
I'd say probably the guys who have to go get the cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their whole little dynamic I really liked.
Yeah, I think someone compared them. Have you seen Bullet Train?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
actually.
someone compared them, those two guys, to the Brian Tyree Henry and I can't think of the other guy's name, but their storyline on Bullet Train, which is really funny because if
Yeah.
you've seen Bullet Train, it is kind of very similar. But yeah, what do you think was who was your favorite character? Is another thing.
That's a good question.
Because I think there's a lot of characters in this, and I think
Yeah.
a lot of people kind of, like something like
Yeah.
Bullet Train, where it kind of goes right into.
favorite character. I don't know. It's just so much happened. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to Probably what's his name? Like O'Shea Jackson Jr. I don't remember his character name.
I can't think. That's one of the downfalls is that you can't really
Yeah.
remember the character name, but
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. One
Yeah.
of the drug dealers.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really like young Han Solo. I can't say his name. I want to say it's Aldrin Anchorage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't come after me if you're watching this. I love you. I loved you in Solo. I'm like one of the only people that actually liked Solo, but
I didn't see so.
you don't see anything, do you?
No.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I liked his little like his character, especially kind of like
the bathroom scene.
Yeah, the bathroom scene, and then also like the 20 questions.
Yeah, that was
stuff
funny.
was like kind of weird. But yeah,
Also after he gets his fingers shot off, they
yeah.
yeah, it's like the bear shows up in the middle there, and they have to like call a truce or something to get the bear off of the other guy.
Yeah, that is that scene is really kind of for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the bear is like it doesn't overdose.
Yeah, I don't know. It just gets a little tired or something.
It gets a little tired and then wakes up because of the cocaine.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what else is there in this movie? Honestly,
Yeah, it really
Like,
is a lot.
there
Yeah, you
is
don't
a
even
lot.
think about how much there is to unpack until
I know. Man, I'm like trying to go through each storyline, trying
Yeah.
to find the characters. There was actually the gore in this.
Oh, I was surprised. I was
Yeah.
shocked by that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw Violent Night that
did
came
not.
out a few months ago.
See, there's one movie
Yeah,
I haven't seen.
Yeah, I got you there. But yeah, I thought going into that, like, wow, that was a kind of graphic movie. This one really upped it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, my jaw dropped at some point, just the things they were showing. Like, especially at the end, the guy gets his intestines ripped out.
Oh
by
yeah, poor Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
One of his last movies, he's being ripped to shreds by cubs.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, what's her name? Margot Martindale with the ambulance.
oh yeah. Oh,
That was yeah.
Oh my god, when that scene in the theater, I I was sitting there and I'm just like, as soon as they show that insert or that close up of her like face on the pavement, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, no, I don't like that. I was like, my face hurts because of that.
I kind of like how they called back to that at the ending, though.
Oh yeah,
You just see the little flipped over stretcher.
that kid is honestly like
Yeah.
he's probably like one of people's like probably people will be like he's the most annoying part of the.
I liked him.
But I thought he was funny. I
Yeah.
just think like honestly he was like this was a film that I wasn't going in thinking that much of.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it kind of over
Mm-hmm.
it. So like I was walking in thinking this was going to be a B movie. So that kid definitely helped that like feel of a B movie because you
Yeah.
always have that annoying little brat that's like, what's the big spiders? They're arachnids.
Yeah.
Like you can't call them. And it's like shut up, like come on. But yeah. So
It's kind of funny going off of that one scene. He's in the tree. He's like, yeah, bears can't climb trees. And then the other guy's like, oh, of course they can. And the bear just runs up at him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was like. That was like, there's so many people in this.
Yeah, there really is.
There really is.
Like, again, you really just don't, like, stop to think about just how much is going on.
Well, because you just said the guy in the tree, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's Jesse Tyler
Yeah.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably not, like well known. He's not a Brad
Yeah.
Pitt. But
I mean, I knew him from Modern
exactly.
Family.
That's
pretty much
exactly
it.
where I knew him from. So, it's, like, him showing up in this, like, O'Shea Jackson Jr. showing up. Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
I mean, Carrie Russell, I think is her name. Yeah. Yeah, Carrie Russell, I think. Just being the mom in this.
Yeah.
I was like, huh, okay. Yeah, there's just so much. I think that's, and I will say, I think that's a flaw of the movie is that it's not like these kind of set characters. It's like, but I will say, I asked you before we started filming, I asked you if you'd seen the movie Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, and again,
And
shocker, I haven't seen
You
that
haven't
one.
seen it, and I want to take this time to talk about Wet Hot American Summer and Cocaine Bear because I think there is some references to Wet Hot American Summer. If you don't know what a Wet Hot American Summer is, I'm going to speak directly to this camera. If you don't know what Wet Hot American Summer is, it is one of my favorite comedy films. It is not for everyone. It's another one of those ones that is like, how'd they get this stacked cast?
Mm-hmm.
So people who star in it: Amy Poehler, Bradley Cooper, Janine Garofalo, David Hyde Pierce, Paul Rudd, Elizabeth Banks, and that's why I'm going to Cocaine Bears, because Elizabeth Banks directed Cocaine Bear. Who else is in it? There's just a bunch of people in this in Wet Hot American Summer, and there's a bunch of people in this, and I think that is honestly, there is like I said, it's referencing it, because that opening song, you said you walked in as the Universal logo,
yeah, right
coming,
when it was
right when
in.
it was coming on, but that song is the opening song in Wet Hot American Summer, which was, I think, Elizabeth Banks' like first big movie. So I definitely can see. I mean, as soon as that song popped on, I immediately thought of Wet Hot American Summer. So that's one of them. They both take place at around the same time. This takes place in,
what was it, 1985?
Yeah, 1985 or something, and that takes place in the mid 80s, like mid to late 80s. Yeah, there's just so much. Like, it's like, I can definitely see Elizabeth Banks being like, I'm gonna reference Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
But speaking of Elizabeth Banks, what did you think of like the direction?
Oh, well, again, it was a lot more competent than I was expecting. Like, I mean, I didn't expect anything bad from it, but it was like, it actually kind of leaned more into like the horror aspect a little bit than I thought. Like, especially as like the bears kind of in the little visitor center or something like that. Like, I was getting a little tense there.
Oh yeah, that like, you bring up the horror aspect. I was like, this is very much more of a horror movie than it is like an action comedy. Like you said, the ranger station, that is, when the ambulance pulls up, that is like straight out of horror.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, so when I one of my favorite parts of the movie, when we're talking about the ranger scene, ranger station scene, one of my favorite scenes is, I think it's right after they think the bear's in the chimney. It cuts to the drug dealers and that one punk walking, and he's like, yeah, me and my friends, we're gonna go off to New York City, and then it cuts to them, and it's the two
It's
two that are dead. And he's just sitting there like this, like like, I was like, I got a chuckle out of me. Like, that was so funny.
That's another thing I like more about the writing than the direction. It was like a genuinely funny movie.
Yeah, I definitely don't think a lot of people will like connect with the comedy.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of like a dark comedy, I guess.
It's a little more of a dark comedy. It's a little more kind of more of like, I think a big thing is like the comedy kind of comes with just the bear. Yeah. And it's like, oh, look, the bear did cocaine. You know, it's like, but stuff like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good. Like, it's a very visual gag, but I love it. So since you said you've seen both Cocaine Bear and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, who would win in a fight?
I'll have to think about that one for a sec, because when Cocaine Bear has that that cocaine bonus, like that helps.
But Winnie the Pooh is like I haven't seen it.
I'm trying to think. Spoilers for Blood and Honey. I mean, they kind of crush him between two cars, and he survived through that.
Oh,
like Cocaine Bear, they shoot it once and it's kind of down. But I mean, it's also an actual bear, so
yeah. There's a lot of factors.
Man, I'd probably have to really think about that one.
There's a lot of factors to it.
Yeah. I guess if Cocaine Bear has a consistent supply of cocaine, then
Mhm.
yes, Cocaine Bear would win. If not, it's probably a much more even fight.
Okay. I did read your Letterboxd review.
Yeah.
Do you really think he would win a fight with
I
the...
mean, Elizabeth Banks said he could beat
Oh,
I
Cocaine Bear
believe-
could beat the
yeah.
Revenant.
Bear from the Revenant, yeah.
Wow.
Because the Revenant bear stabs it in the neck, it's dead. But
I've never seen the Revenant. So.
I've only seen the bear attack.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Cocaine Bear, he
Cocaine Bear is
survives
just a
little bit.
beast.
Yeah, again, the ambulance scene again, like
Yeah.
chases down an ambulance.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that ambulance is going at least 55.
Yeah, again,
miles.
he has that cocaine boost.
That is, it gives him a superpower.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. So I love the part at the end. It's like they shoot the bear. It's like, oh no, the bear's not gonna make it. Just takes a whiff of cocaine. He's
Yeah.
back up, ready to go.
just ready to fight.
Yeah.
Oh man, that I'm there. Like we said, there's so much to this movie, and
Yeah.
I just remembered the first scene with the kids and the bear,
Yeah.
and it's such a little kid thing to
Go
do.
with them like eating the cocaine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, even it starts with the guy going, or the boy going, "Yeah, I've done cocaine
Yeah.
before." It's it's very much like in middle school, and someone's
Yeah.
like, "Have you ever done anything?" He's like, "Yeah, I've drinking the alcohol. I've smoking the weed. Like it's such it's so like that." But
Yeah.
I was really expecting it to come back and bite him in the ass later in the movie, because they took a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
There was a lot there.
Mhm.
So man, that yeah.
Yeah.
And I will ask you this. At the beginning
Mm-hmm.
with the plane,
Mm-hmm.
who did you think was throwing the cocaine out?
Well, like who? The
Actor.
I don't know. I didn't really. Wasn't
Okay.
really looking at it. Like, who is this actor?
Because I thought it was Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't
know
even
why.
remember what the guy looked like. But
Yeah, it might have been the Wet Hot American Summer kind of
Yeah.
in my brain, but to me, that guy looked like Paul Rudd,
Mm.
and I was like, is Paul Rudd in this movie? Because if he is, that is so funny.
Yeah.
Just having Paul Rudd just dance to the song and throwing cocaine out is
Yeah.
just so funny. And then he hits his head,
Mhm.
and just plummets. But yeah, any other things about Cocaine Bear?
Going also about the beginning. I don't know why I
Yeah.
just thought it was so funny to talk about all this about how to survive black bears at the bottom, which just says source Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah, I think a lot of the visual gags
Yeah.
work. Like I said,
Yeah.
the one scene with the kid going, "We're going to New York City," and it's the
Yeah, guy
dude.
holding his decapitated head.
Yeah, and then that Wikipedia.
Yeah.
What else is there? I think just the cocaine is just really funny.
Mm-hmm.
There was I think to go into the faults of the movie at least
Yeah.
is there was some underused characters. The detective.
Yeah, he didn't really
Just-
get. It's like he had
and
the
his,
dog, I guess.
Yeah,
that was-
the detective and his partner even.
Yeah.
Them two were really underused.
I guess another fault kind of building off of that is she just shows up at the end. Oh, she's working
Oh,
for the
yeah,
bad
that was
guys.
weird.
It really did come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I do want to see I want to see when the Blu-ray or DVD releases.
Yeah, if there's any
If
deleted,
there's deleted
now that you
scenes.
mention it, it feels like there really should have been
there
a few more scenes.
yeah, there should have been 10 minutes
Yeah.
worth of scenes in
Yeah.
there that I think they might have cut down to be it's an hour and a half just
Mhm.
wacky movie.
Yeah,
So,
I guess they could have delivered just a little bit more on the cocaine bear itself. It's
Yeah.
really wasn't, especially near the ending. It kind of dragged on a little bit.
Mhm.
It's we could have had a little bit more. The ambulance scene again. If they could do something, even with half that intensity later in the movie, I felt
Yeah.
like it really would have
Oh yeah.
made it a bit more exciting.
Definitely. Yeah, like I said, any more little things?
Can't wait for the inevitable Cocaine Bear 2 about the little cubs. Cocaine bears.
Oh, that you heard it here first, everybody. They are definitely going to make the sequel called Cocaine Bears.
Yep.
they're gonna do and it's gonna probably be like an aliens kind
Yeah.
of poster. It's gonna.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too. I'd see Cocaine Bear again. And I would
yeah.
see Cocaine Bears.
Mhm.
And maybe have the spin-off Cocaine Shark, because I know
Yeah.
that's been in the news.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth Banks. So, but yeah. Where would you rank this in the movie, in like the Bears movie universe?
Well, it's definitely above Blood and Honey, I'll tell you that. What other bear movies are there?
You know, you got The Revenant.
Well,
All
of
right,
course,
Bears
I'm
in film, I should
Yeah.
say.
I mean, well,
Got
The Revenant.
the Care Bears.
You can't really beat The Revenant. I mean, in terms of actual quality.
Oh yeah, no, The Revenant's way up there.
Not sure. Maybe above Yogi Bear, I guess.
The animated like 2011 movie.
Yeah, sure. What are some other bears?
Like I said, the Care Bears. They have an animated movie.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear.
Disney's nature documentary Bears.
No, okay, those are. I'll
Those are actual
I'll give
bears.
the plus for the real bears. Yeah, rip to that little polar bear dying of global warming or
Wait,
whatever.
what?
Out of Disney nature or whatever.
There was a
I don't know. This is the whole climate change. You know, the polar bears are dying.
yeah. Was there a Polar Bears documentary?
There's just a scene in like one of the Disney natures, like the polar bear's like fighting a walrus because he can't eat any of his other food or something like that.
I did not know of this.
No.
I did not. I was talking about there's an actual movie. I'll put the
Is
the
there?
poster right
Oh,
here.
huh. I
And
don't
there's
know.
like one called Bears. It's like brown bears.
Oh, I forgot all about that one. I'm talking as like Earth. It's just called like Earth or something. There's a
Oh,
whole
yeah, okay,
segment
yeah,
with
yeah.
the polar bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He gets a sympathy.
We had some
points.
miscommunication.
Yeah.
there.
Pour one out for
Yeah.
polar bear.
For the polar bear.
Yeah.
Oh man. If I grabbed the mugs, we still have the mugs. I promise. If we grabbed the mugs up there, been we could pour one out right now and just
Yeah.
cheers to the bear.
I don't believe they've been in a movie, but the Coca-Cola bears, I'd probably put them at the
Oh,
top.
okay. The Coca-Cola.
Probably my
Bears.
favorite.
Yeah.
A different kind of Coke bear.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's probably
Mid-range.
maybe B tier.
B tier.
Possibly lower A tier.
Lower
for
A tier for
movie
Cocaine
bears.
Bear. All right. Maybe.
Oh
we'll...
no, the movie. I'm talking about the bear itself. The actual
Oh.
movie is probably B
movie,
tier.
Bear.
I give it maybe
movie
a
bears.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably give it like a 6.
Yeah.
6. So.
I was expecting a 6 out of 10 movie, but I got a 7 out of 10.
Hey, that's always nice.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
always
take it.
nice to
I'll take
have.
it.
So,
Thought
but
about an 8 out of 10, but I'm like, nah.
yeah,
Especially after
yeah.
discussions.
Yeah, I was
now
kind of
it's-
sitting at a 7, and then I was like the third act.
Yeah.
I might even I
An
was
8
like,
felt just a little too high.
yeah. The third act to me was just kind of like it was pretty good. It was like, okay, you're exceeding my expectation of
Yeah.
this like B movie, and then just the third act, I was like, okay. So, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for
Cocaine Bear.
That's Cocaine Bear.
The
Definitely
bear
go
did
see
cocaine.
it. The bear did in fact do cocaine.
Delivers on that premise.
So yeah, go see Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
We
We need Cocaine Bear too.
We
We
do
need
need-
Cocaine Shark.
we need Cocaine Bears.
Yeah.
We need Cocaine Shark. What's some other apex predators?
I mean, you could do Cocaine Hippo with Pablo
Cocaine-
Escobar, you know.
Cocaine hippo.
Yeah, he imported hippos into like Colombia or something like that. And
Wow.
they got out.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Wow.
They're not doing cocaine, but easy movie right there.
Exactly. Well, they even use like real life stuff in here, I think.
Yeah, it's technically
So-
it's like yes, it is based on true events. Like the bear overdosed and died in 5 minutes, but
But he was the most dangerous apex
Yeah,
predator.
yeah.
So
like I saw like a Tumblr post or something with that, like
Yeah.
maybe 5 years ago, and I swear that's where this movie came from.
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, go see Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this. You can follow me on Letterboxd at _filmworker_. Where can they find you if you want to give out your letterbox?
Letterboxd is the Toastinator.
The
T's are
Toastinator.
capital.
Yeah,
You'll know it when you see it.
of course. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Oakland SVP, and yeah,
Yeah.
go do cocaine. Not
Yeah.
really.
No,
that was a
drugs
joke.
are bad.
Drugs are bad. They tell that in Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
so.
that's the whole moral of the story.
That's the
I
whole moral of the
guess.
story. Don't do cocaine. All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.